Hello and welcome to Flight Path. I'm Chris Jones, the Chief Marketing Officer at McCarran International Airport. Year-end passenger volume increased nearly 6% in 2015, led by a 4.5% jump in the number of international travelers. To help keep pace with the growth, we're building a tunnel and converting 7 existing gates to handle future international service. Let's take a look.
This project will dramatically increase McCarran's capacity for international flights by connecting the northeast wing of the D concourse with Terminal 3.
7 gates will be converted to process arriving international passengers. 6 will be able to receive wide-body aircraft, including 1 with dual-level jet bridges to serve the Airbus A380.
To accommodate that, we've figured out the best way to do it, to take the northeast wing of the D gates and create an environment that we could, in a sterile fashion, we could bring the passengers to the passenger screening at the customs at Terminal 3.
Arriving international passengers will travel from the D gates to the existing U.S. Customs and Border Protection facility at Terminal 3 via a new underground passageway. To keep the airport operating efficiently during construction, the Department of Aviation works closely with airport partners.
There's a lot of coordination between FAA, TSA, the DOA staff, as well as the customs. We have very minimal impact to the airport activities.
Glass partitions, similar to those currently installed at Terminal 3, will separate arriving international passengers from the general public. Self-boarding gates will also be added to match the equipment at Terminal 3's international gates.
Physical work on the $50 million project began in February 2016. When construction is complete in 2017, the number of narrow and wide-body gates available to international carriers will have doubled.
Did you know McCarran has nonstop international service from 30 markets in 9 countries by 17 different carriers? When international passengers arrive in Las Vegas, they must first pass through U.S. Customs and Border Protection before they've officially entered the United States. Thanks to Terminal 3's user-friendly design, that process is easy.
Luxurious resorts, top conventions, world-class entertainment, and unmatched outdoor recreation bring visitors from around the world to relax, play, and work in Las Vegas. As the aviation gateway to Las Vegas and the desert Southwest, McCarran International Airport provides world-class facilities on par with the community it serves and friendly staff to help passengers transit through with ease. As the only 100% common-use airport in the United States, McCarran offers unparalleled flexibility for airlines and their passengers in Las Vegas. U.S. Customs and Border Protection services are located in Terminal 3, a state-of-the-art facility designed to provide customers short walking distances, a friendly atmosphere, and a variety of shopping and dining options. Many gates offer dual jet bridges to help expedite the enplaning and deplaning process. The international arrivals experience in Las Vegas is one of the most efficient and unique in the United States. Iconic imagery, colorful artwork, and friendly videos welcome our international guests to the entertainment capital of the world. 28 lanes are available for primary United States customs processing, including several dedicated for crew and APEC members. User-friendly global entry and automated passport control kiosks are also available to expedite processing for participating passengers. The large baggage claim allows for quick baggage delivery to arriving passengers. Multilingual ambassadors and other language services are available to assist if needed. For travelers transiting onward through Las Vegas on a single ticket, luggage recheck is located just steps away from the Customs and Border Protection exit. The airport uses RFID technology in 100% of all printed bag tags to automatically sort luggage for delivery to partner carriers. Self-connecting passengers can check in with Terminal 3 carriers located just upstairs on Level 2, or take the inter-terminal shuttle to airlines in Terminal 1. For passengers without checked luggage, passport readers on all self-service kiosks makes checking in fast and easy. For a list of airlines and their locations, visit McCarran.com. The security checkpoint features first class and crew lanes. Las Vegas-inspired how-to videos help passengers properly prepare for the checkpoint process. Once in the gate area, comforts abound. Passengers will find a variety of dining and shopping options, including a large duty-free store. Free Wi-Fi, with plenty of places to recharge electronic devices, helps passengers pass the time when they're not playing slot machines or relaxing in one of the several airline lounges. Each international gate features self-boarding equipment. With the simple scan of a pre-printed boarding pass or mobile device, verified passengers can immediately board their flight. For passengers whose final destination is Las Vegas, Terminal 3's vertical design separates arriving and departing traffic, allowing vehicles to get in and out of the airport quickly. From Customs and Border Protection, it's just a short walk to numerous ground transportation options, or the world-famous Las Vegas Strip is just minutes away via taxi, limousine, shuttle, rideshare, public bus, or private vehicle. Viva Las Vegas!
For many, longer days and warmer temperatures mean summer vacation and time away from home. If you're planning a trip, here's what you need to know to make your airport experience as hassle-free as possible.
Passenger numbers are on the rise at McCarran, and as more travelers take to the skies for summer travel, lines may be a little longer. But traveling like a pro is easy as long as you plan ahead.
So we do recommend the passengers arrive 2 hours early. That way we'll give them time to park, check in at the ticket counters, get through the security checkpoints, and get to their gates in ample time to make sure that they make their flight and get ready for boarding.
Properly packing your carry-on luggage can also make the security screening process more efficient. The TSA's website has instructions about prohibited items, the 311 liquids rule, and identification procedures. The website also has information on the Trusted Traveler Program, TSA PreCheck, and other programs that may be helpful to passengers.
Also on the TSA.gov website is TSA Cares. It's a program that allows passengers with disabilities or people that need extra time or assistance. If they call that number, we can prepare for them and assist them through the checkpoint if we know that they're coming in advance.
Summer vacation can also mean more children on board airplanes and in the airport. Restrictions on children traveling alone vary by carrier, so make sure you carefully review the unaccompanied minor policy for your airline of choice before making a reservation. If your little loved one is flying solo, there are some things you can do to prepare for the trip so it will be pleasant, safe, and carefree for you and your child.
If you're traveling with kids, first tip we give is make sure you get to the airport early. If your children are traveling by themselves, we suggest that you go on each airline's websites. If there's fees that you have to pay those in advance. A good tip to give your unaccompanied minor traveling by themselves a cell phone or a communication device. Depending on the length of the flight, you want to give them activities to keep them occupied for the duration of the flight as well.
If your flight operates from Terminal 1, please pack your patience. Our baggage claim and ticketing areas are getting a makeover, which may alter your usual path of travel. And as always, know before you go by visiting us at McCarran.com to learn where to park, which terminal to use, and what amenities are near your gate area.
For the second year in a row, McCarran International Airport and the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority co-hosted the 2016 Kappa Aviation Summit. The event brought airline CEOs from around the world together in Las Vegas for candid and high-level discussions about the aviation industry.
67 Las Vegas Tower, Fauna Airbus 321.
Last year, McCarran International Airport served 45.4 million passengers, extending the recent trend of annual increases for a fifth consecutive year and making 2015 the airport's busiest since the economic downturn.
Maintaining that trend and establishing additional air service is critical to the continued growth and development of Southern Nevada.
Welcome. On behalf of the Las Vegas resort industry, we want to welcome Kappa and their American Aviation Summit to Las Vegas for the second year in a row, and we are very pleased that you're here. You are very important to the development and the growth of Las Vegas as we move forward.
The return of Kappa America's Aviation Summit to Las Vegas is significant to McCarran International Airport, as well as the community it serves. Hosting such an important conference in Las Vegas provides the unique opportunity to showcase the airport and destination to airline executives and top aviation planners.
I think it's really important for this type of audience, all these type of delegates from really all around the world, to hear from every perspective. Hearing what we need, hearing what they need is just very valuable.
The people who come to our event like to be here. There's a lot to do around the event. And we get a good cross-section of airlines here at this event. Just really at quite a high level, who want to participate in that sort of discussion, hear what their colleagues are saying, and generally exchange ideas.
Prestigious events like Kappa give key airline decision makers the opportunity to see McCarran's operation firsthand and to meet with airport executives to discuss the potential for future growth.
Kappa has been very influential in the aviation community, and over the last few years we have been established a kind of strong relationship that we come very often, so it's a good event.
Increasing service to Las Vegas helps Southern Nevada's tourism-based economy. gives visitors more convenient ways to get to Las Vegas, and provides locals more service options to meet their travel needs. And that's why participating in these global aviation conferences will continue to be an important part of our overall air service development efforts.
Friends and family picking up passengers at the airport will be pleased by a new addition to McCarran, a cell phone waiting lot. This has been one of the most requested services at McCarran since smartphones have become an essential part of our everyday life, and now we're happy to provide it.
The cell phone lot allows motorists to park for free near the airport and wait in their cars until their arriving passenger calls or texts to let them know they're ready to be picked up.
McCarran's cell phone lot is located here on the southwest corner of the Terminal 1 Economy lot on Kitty Hawk Way.
Well, a cell phone lot is a convenient way for friends and family who are here at the airport to pick up arriving passengers to go ahead and park and wait in their car. They don't have to circulate on the roadway. They can use short-term parking still if they want to park and go inside the baggage claim. But if they don't want to do that and they want to park and just wait for a text or a phone call, they can now use the cell phone lot to do that.
Once motorists are notified the arriving passenger is ready to be picked up, they simply exit the lot and proceed to the passenger pickup area at Terminal 1 or Terminal 3.
The cell phone lot is environmentally friendly. It is a place where vehicles can pull in, drivers can pull in, and they can go ahead and park and shut their engine off instead of recirculating on the roadway continuously.
The 115-space parking lot is open from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. and is free to use. Trash cans and ash bins are provided for customer convenience in the paved and lighted lot, but no restroom facilities are available.
Remember that when using the lot, you must stay with your vehicle at all times, and be sure to visit flymccarran.com to check the status of your party's flight.
As part of a two-phase project, the Clark County Department of Aviation resurfaced McCarran's longest runway, 7 left, 25 right. On April 27th, the project was completed and the runway reopened, ahead of schedule and in advance of the summer travel season.
The runway had been closed to air traffic since October 28, 2015, when crews began the second phase of a $65 million project to replace the runway's asphalt with more durable concrete. It took less than 6 months to remove the remaining asphalt and pour new concrete. Over the course of the project, more than 200,000 cubic yards of concrete were poured to create the new 22-inch deep runway. Over the course of its two phases, this project supported approximately 250 full-time equivalent construction jobs, including surveyors, contractors, fabricators, engineers, and other service providers. The project was financed through a combination of Federal Aviation Administration grants and airport-generated funds, not local tax dollars. At a length of more than 14,500 feet, runway 7 left, 25 right is McCarran's longest runway and typically handles 1/3 of the airport's annual traffic. Now, all 4 of McCarran's runways are concrete. The airport saw tremendous growth in passenger traffic at McCarran in 2015, despite the longest runway being closed for nearly half the year. With careful planning and coordination, the work was completed with minimal impact to the airlines and our customers.
To reach out to our growing number of Hispanic customers, each episode of Flight Path features a segment in Spanish with English subtitles. Here's Gabriela Muro to tell us more about the McCarran Rent-A-Car Center.
Cuando venga de viaje a Las Vegas, el centro de rentar automóviles de McCarran tiene muchas opciones a su disposición. Con 12 compañías distintas de qué escoger y el estar abierto 24 horas al día, 7 días a la semana, es una gran conveniencia para todos los que nos visitan. El centro está a solo 3 millas del aeropuerto McCarran y muy cerca de las autopistas 15 y 215 y por supuesto el famoso Strip de Las Vegas. Para llegar al centro de rentar automóviles desde el aeropuerto es muy fácil. Hay un parque móvil de autobuses con el color distinto de blanco y azul. Esos autobuses los llevarán directamente al centro de renta. No se preocupe si tiene alguna necesidad especial médica. Los autobuses están equipados para ayudar en cualquier situación. En el primer nivel, en el Terminal 1, encontrará el lugar de recogida. Ya que han recogido su equipaje, siga los letreros que la dirijan hacia la puerta 10 y 11. El camellón central es donde los autobuses lo esperarán. Si es que se encuentra en el Terminal 3, vaya al nivel 0. Hacia el este están las puertas 51 al 54. Hacia el oeste están las puertas 55 al 58. Pasen por cualquiera de ellas para encontrar el autobús esperándolos. Ya que ha llegado al centro de rentar automóviles, tiene a su disposición 12 compañías distintas en que escoger. La cochera cuenta con más de 4.500 vehículos, entonces tiene muchas opciones. Cuando llegue el tiempo de regresar su automóvil, siga los letreros que digan Rental Car Return, que lo guiarán hacia la entrada localizada en el 7135 Gillespie Street. Siga los letreros que lo llevan hacia las compañías en que contrató su automóvil. Ya que ha finalizado la entrega de su automóvil de renta, diríjase hacia la entrada principal. Afuera encontrarán los autobuses que lo regresarán al aeropuerto McCarran. Para su conveniencia, los autobuses salen cada 5 minutos. Es muy importante que sepa hacia qué terminal va, 1 o 3. El viaje del centro de renta al aeropuerto dura aproximadamente 10 minutos. Tenga en mente que hay proyectos de mejoramiento en los alrededores. Favor de permitir tiempo adicional por si hay una demora de tráfico o construcción. Como siempre, apreciamos su paciencia y flexibilidad durante estos tiempos de construcción. Para información actualizada, visítenos en el sitio mccarran.com. Bajo la pestaña Go, seleccione Rental Cars. Allí encontrará una lista de las compañías de rentar vehículos, números telefónicos y direcciones de cómo llegar al centro.
To maintain a high level of customer service, the airport has a dedicated team of skilled carpenters that build, assemble, and maintain many of the facilities that our customers, tenants, and coworkers use. Their talent and hard work is the glue that keeps our airport together, and that's why our carpenters are at your service.
McCarran's carpenters are one of the most versatile teams at the airport, able to complete a variety of different tasks from repairing countertops to building cabinets. Flipped on its side, this may not look familiar, but when it's put back into place, the surface of this ticket counter will once again be used by the airlines and our passengers. Airline podiums in the ticketing areas and at the gates get a lot of wear and tear as passengers' bags and wheels bump into and scuff up the surfaces.
And the edging breaks off, peels off. I go in there and repair it and try to make it look good again.
Using their construction skills, the carpenters also build, fix, and maintain many of the facilities passengers may not see, like cabinets and countertops in workspaces and break rooms.
You don't think about it, but all your laminate countertops that you're riding on or anything like that, you know, we fix all that anytime it gets chipped or broken.
In addition to repairing broken items, the team also helps update and modernize the look of airport facilities. They've been working on replacing and refinishing the displays at the Howard W. Cannon Aviation Museum in Terminal 1.
Well, one of the things I'm working on right now, right here, is some of the museum pieces. These are fabric panels. All those museum pieces you see up there, somebody had to build them or fix them, you know, keep it in good repair.
Carpenters use specialized equipment to cut and shape wood, plastic, fiberglass, or other materials. They commonly use hand tools including levels and chisels, as well as many power tools such as sanders, circular saws, and nail guns. Using the right tool for each job reduces waste, saves time, and ensures professional results. These skilled employees take great pride in their craft, on and off the job.
Whenever we go out to restaurants or anything, I'm always looking up at the ceilings and looking at what type of finish, and they're like, what are you looking up there for? And it kind of follows you into your personal life.
Part skill, part art. What these team members do is carved from passion and polished in perfection. And that's why these highly skilled carpenters are at your service.
McCarran is more than just the gateway to Las Vegas for millions of travelers. It's also home to a variety of shops, restaurants, and other businesses, which create economic opportunities for local entrepreneurs.
To help spread the word about airport business opportunities, Department of Aviation staff host seminars, participate in job fairs, and attend outreach activities in the local community. Events like these give small business owners important information on how to partner with one of the nation's busiest airports.
McCarran is one of the airports that support as many locals as they can. However, the local people have to do their share of work too. They have to have a product which actually competes. If you do not really provide a better quality, better service, you got to work on that, because all your competition are bidding in McCarran and the rest of the airports.
To help local entrepreneurs gain valuable exposure to potential clients, the airport hosted a doing business fair at the airport.
You have a brochure, customer
Have that for now.
Airport tenants, including concessionaires and airlines, were invited to attend the fair so they could sample local products and meet small business operators in person.
That was a great experience. We got to meet a bunch of local vendors and work with them and understand sort of what the products they carry and how they may work within our stores. We got to meet Chiare Coffee, and we've started a relationship with them. We're actually going to be carrying them in 5 of our stores so that we're able to have a local offering within the airport.
Being part of Hudson Group was my dream.
Business opportunities at the Department of Aviation are abundant, from construction and engineering to concessions and advertising. Working with McCarran International Airport is an ideal way to partner with local government. The airport has a dedicated Doing Business website, mccarran.com/doing business, where you can learn about concession, construction, and purchasing opportunities. The website also lists upcoming business outreach events.
For the 3rd year in a row, team members from the Department of Aviation's Landside Operations Division participated in their semi-annual volunteer event in the Las Vegas Valley. The ongoing community volunteer service is just one more way the airport is growing green.
The events are coordinated with other local volunteer agencies, including Get Outdoors Nevada and Outside Las Vegas. This year, the team donated their time to help clean up the Clark County Wetlands Park. This area, located in the southeast part of the valley, provides lush habitats for over 300 species of plants and animals while improving the quality of Las Vegas's water supply. The cleanup was a great opportunity for airport employees to come together with a common goal, one that helped beautify this valuable community gem.
I like to get to know the different departments and different people that come here, and this is the first time, and I thought it was a good opportunity to come and get to know different people.
Past volunteer activities included cleanup efforts at Red Rock Canyon, Lorenzi Park, and a vacant lot near the airport. Events like this are scheduled on Saturday mornings and allow employees, their spouses, children, and friends to associate outside of work while gaining some knowledge about their surrounding community and helping the environment.
We're trying to clean up some trash at the park.
Kind of help the community a little bit. He's got to get out and learn to do that a little bit. We had no idea that this existed, actually. We had a little bit of history that this wash, it goes through downtown, which is awesome. This is the middle of the desert. Never knew this was here.
Trash bags were filled with debris, mostly left behind by careless visitors. With rollers in hand, employees put a brand new coat of white paint over graffiti. Tools are usually supplied by the outside agency, as well as water, snacks, and lunch. When these items are not supplied, the landside management team steps in to donate them.
I thought it was very important to kind of meet people all together at outside work, and what a better way to do it in helping the community.
The events have proven to be a great way to develop teamwork and camaraderie while giving back to the community, and are just another way the airport is growing green.
To enrich the travel experience for our customers, McCarran boasts a variety of sculptures, photographs, paintings, and artwork creatively displayed throughout the terminals and on the grounds. Let's take a closer look at 2 installations at Terminal 3 by local artists Barbara and Larry Domsky.
Terminal 3's ticketing and check-in area features high ceilings and lots of natural light, a perfect spot for large-scale art. With a keen eye for color that mimics the landscapes of southern Nevada, Barbara and Larry Domsky collaborated to create 2 stunning works of art. Both pieces capture the beauty of the desert's ever-changing skies.
Well, we worked with metal and glass to create both of the sculptures. The glass was made in kilns by a process called glass fusion, where we melt multiple layers of color and shimmering dichroic glass on the top surface.
Each dichroic fused glass and metal sculpture measures 90 feet wide by 19 feet tall. Cloud 9 features soft iridescent colors formed into billowy spheres that appear to float on the wall. The vibrant colors of Sunset Mirage shimmer in the terminal's natural light, evoking the fiery hues of nightfall in southern Nevada.
I think the glass reflects different colors at different angles, and it's very durable, very easy to clean. It's going to last forever, and people will still be enjoying it.
Showcasing a variety of art enhances the customer experience and reinforces a sense of place at the airport.
It's a wonderful conversation piece. We can tell people with pride that we have 2 pieces hanging in McCarran Airport. I think it speaks volumes to the airport really caring for its visitors, wanting them to feel very welcomed, and for them to give them the insight to the talent that's here in Las Vegas, to share a little bit of their pride of the people that they represent here.
It took the pair more than 4 years to fabricate and execute their design, but their labor of love was worth all the effort.
I think Cloud 9's my favorite. I love the clouds. I love the way it looks in the terminal. I like the way it moves.
Seeing it up there and knowing that we had met this challenge and that we'd been given this grand opportunity and that our work was going to be there forever for people to see. It still makes me get emotional, really it does.
The Domsky's contemporary sculptures are just a few of the many pieces of art that beautify the airport canvas and provide busy travelers a place for quiet reflection. To learn more about these and other works of art at the airport, visit McCarran.com and click Relax and then Airport Art.
Each year, the U.S. Travel Association dedicates a week in May for communities and travel organizations across the nation to recognize the importance of the travel industry and the impact it has on our economy. Here's a look at what the airport did to participate in National Travel and Tourism Week.
The travel and tourism industry supports more than 368,000 jobs in Southern Nevada and generates $14.9 billion in local wages and salaries. To remind arriving and departing passengers of the importance of the travel and tourism industry to our local community, McCarran participated in the celebration by placing the logo on digital signs throughout the airport. The theme for this year was Travel 16, which was also displayed on buttons airport employees wore throughout the week.
It's from McCarran International Airport. That's some of our hospitality heroes as well. Would you all stand and be recognized?
The week was also the perfect time to thank those frontline employees whose outstanding service keeps visitors coming back. Once again, the Department of Aviation nominated 2 outstanding employees for the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority's Hospitality Heroes program.
Well, McCarran is without a doubt a world-class airport, and we enjoy seeing our tourists come into town.
I'm a people person, and I love helping people and making sure that they're comfortable, and I love working at McCarran.
Their commitment to airport customers was recognized at the Board of County Commissioners meeting, where LVCVA board chair and 2 showgirls presented each outstanding employee with a Hospitality Hero Award.
To help welcome passengers as soon as they arrive at the airport, we've launched a music campaign we call Voices of Vegas. Recently, Mark and the Martinis provided the perfect old-school Vegas vibe for passengers and National Association of Broadcasters attendees. Let's take a listen.
Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, to Voices of Vegas at the wonderful McCarran International Airport. You are nobody till somebody loves you.
I love performing here at the airport. Vegas is a very unique town, and there's nowhere else in the world that they can get what they get here. It's the entertainment capital of the world. You can get everything you want here, and you start by landing here at the airport, and you walk off a plane, and there's entertainment.
It's classic Vegas. It's what people want. 24/7. They want to have music. So it's definitely perfect when they got off the flight. It was fun. We had some people dancing. Oh, Louis Miller, well, he disappeared after drawing out all his cash.
Wonderful.
That's what we were looking for.
Yeah, exactly. We came for this music, for this, feeling. Yeah, it's wonderful.
We would not expect it for this at the airport.
Lucky if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Tonight. All right. Go 11.
Now you're ready to pack your bags and fly the skies, so have a great trip. Remember to check us out on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, and use all the resources of our website, McCarran.com. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Flight Path.